been a fantastic week, and there's no better way than to end our celebration than end up on the roof with all of Columbia in the background. Even though it's a little rainy, it's still pretty awesome up here. It all starts with you showing up and supporting our businesses. To officially get this started, please help me welcome our MCs for the evening, Hannah Knowles with KRCG and David Lyle with KFRU with Cumulus Media.
All right, well, I'm Hannah. She just explained I'm here at Channel 13. We want to thank everybody who came out here tonight to celebrate Small Business Week and the community. Thanks to the Chamber of Commerce volunteers, sponsors, small businesses, and all of you for making this week a success.
Of course, every party has to have the special guest, and so that's why we are here to honor the businesses that were the nominees for the Small Business of the Year. And we've got 5 great ones tonight. I want to take a moment to congratulate our guests of honor and the 2019 Small Business of the Year finalists. So, you know, oftentimes they say, please hold your applause until the list is done. Don't hold your applause. Applaud for each one of these after I tell you who they are. And if you could wave or stand or let us know where you are so that we could turn our attention to you. Boone County Lumber. How about Focus of Health Chiropractic? Fortified Roofing and Siding. Kliethermes Homes and Remodeling. And White Dog Promotions. Congratulations to all of you.
All right, well, you've heard us say it before, and we'll probably say it again tonight, but this event could not be possible without the support of our sponsors. So if you are here and you want to cheer again, that was awesome when I say your name. So Small Business Week presenter, sponsor, Williams Keeper, we have Sean Barnes. I think you are going to come up and say a couple words actually before I go for the rest of
it. Thank you all. One of the things, we're so proud to sponsor this week is, as you may have heard if you came to our kickoff on Monday, small businesses are a big part of our business and a part of the long history of Williams Keepers. And it was so nice this week to revisit that history a little bit, and of course we look forward to this week every year. One of the things that I took away this year, perhaps more than any other in recent memory, is as much as, you know, we're here to celebrate these businesses, and they're of course successful in their individual industries and things, but a couple of themes that went through all of their presentations this week, which I thought is worth noting. They all talked about their customers, of course, and serving their customers and the reasons they get up out of bed, and when they lay their head on the pillow, they're thinking about serving their customers. They also talked about their people and being, you know, good stewards for their people and growing careers and providing opportunities here. But then they also talked about their communities and how important it was for each of them to be into their community and doing the things that they do to support our local business community and others who are in need. So we're so happy again at Williams Keepers. On behalf of the partners and associates there, I just want to thank you all for letting us be a part of this, and congratulations to all of our finalists again.
We're going to go through the sponsors real quickly. So we have our gold sponsors, Fast Signs, Missouri Employers Mutual, Veterans United Home Loans. We have our presenting sponsor, Central Bank of Boone County, award sponsor, Midway Electric, our media sponsors, the Columbia Missourian, the Business Times Company, Cumulus Media, and KRCG 13. Our location sponsor, the Broadway, Food and Beverage, Columbia Insurance Group, printing sponsor, Minutemen Press, award supporting sponsor, KRCG 13, and award video sponsor, the Evoke Group.
I want to ask Wendy Moore to come up with Central Bank of Boone County, our Small Business Week reception presenting sponsor. Wendy Moore.
Good evening, everybody. So Central Bank of Boone County is always honored to be able to be the presenting sponsor of tonight's reception. The 5 businesses featured this week are incredible examples of the way the business community works together and has grown over time. We're just thrilled to be a part of honoring them for a job well done. At Central Bank of Boone County, we believe that supporting local business is truly what makes a community prosper, and we've held that core value for over 160 years. Today, we're your community bank. We're looking toward the future. We are proud of our roots, and we're always striving for what's next and what's better for our community. We are here to serve you as a business partner, and we specialize in making sure that we provide support beyond just the fiscal sense. We'll listen to your business goals, your pain points, and we assist you in customizing a strategy to get through that and take it to the next level. We really just want to make sure that we take care of our side so that you can make sure that you focus on running your business and taking it just to that next step. With that, I just want to wish everyone a wonderful evening as we celebrate all of these fabulous success stories of the local Columbus business community. So I'm going to turn it back over to Hannah, and I just want to say let's give these businesses another round of applause.
Awesome job, Wendy. Okay, can I have the 5 finalists come up here? We're gonna do a little interview session and talk to you guys. So Boone County Lumber, Brad, Focus on Your Health Chiropractic, Krista, Fortified Roofing. Is everybody coming up?
No. You all coming up in force here? What? Yeah. You know what force was?
I already told you what I was going to do to you.
Yeah, right?
If you came at me, I already told you.
Are you Brad?
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. I'm Hannah. All right, so Brad, why are small businesses important?
That's a softball question too. I am so passionate about small business. They're the innovators, they're the drivers, they're the job creators, they're the pulse of our communities. Anybody that's been in the community that's seen small businesses dissipate and die knows that there's a heartbeat that goes away. We're the ones that are there when the Eagle Scout walks in, when somebody gets sick and needs the auction item. We're just there because we're your neighbor. And a lot of times we might be your employer, maybe or maybe not, but I've always described it as being woven into a fabric. And small business and strong small business gives you a stronger community fabric that we're proud to be a part of.
Awesome answer. And if you win tonight, what will you do to celebrate?
Say thank you.
There you go. All right, and now we have Focus on Your Health, or we can just go down the line.
Oh, do it. Get in
Come
there.
over here.
Here we are.
All right, so the questions are all kind of similar, just so everybody's aware. So why is it important to support small businesses in your community?
Well, we've been in 3 different size communities in our lifetime. So I grew up in Rolla, Missouri, and then came here for undergrad, and then went to St. Louis. And that trichotomy of different areas has given us a really unique perspective. Columbia offers everything St. Louis has in our Rolla package. And I think that it's just really awesome that we get to have a cool place like the Roof, or a cool coffee shop like Lakota or Caldy's, and just all these great other businesses that are represented up here tonight to continue to cultivate and grow the community that we have.
Yeah, I completely agree. And if you win tonight, what are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm not gonna lie, I love bourbon, so I'm gonna have But be very, very grateful and thankful for the community that's behind us and all of our patients and the people that support us.
Awesome, thank you. And we have Fortified Roofing Company. I can ask both of you. All right, so why should you as an individual care about small businesses?
I think small business is really important. As a consumer, you care because it's one of those things that you're not dealing with corporate. The person that you're talking to is on the ground with the owner. The owner's right there in the office. You're not dealing with somebody that's in an office that's 500 miles away. They're here with you. And as a business employee, it's important too because you understand what the consumer is going through because you're in the same environment as them every day.
All right, and Larry, if you win tonight, what are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm actually going to thank God for the opportunity, thank Columbia for the opportunity, and celebrate with everybody.
All right, you are next. So, if you had a chance to talk to yourself 25 years ago,
You beat 0 because you're 25.
okay, so in
Okay, so if I had a chance to talk to myself 25 years ago, I think it would be invest in others. Spend time getting to know people. Spend time learning about those around you, the community that you're in, and the people that support you. Really invest in them and spend that time to just grow those relationships and know everybody. Which would have been really stinging hard for me 25 years ago. I was kind of a recluse, but yeah, you all didn't know that. But yeah, spend time getting to know other people.
And if you win tonight, what will you do to celebrate?
Well, it is my lovely wife's birthday. Regardless of what happens, we are going to celebrate her tonight. So everybody, if you could raise a glass real quick to Mickey. Happy birthday, Mickey.
All right, and then White Dog Promotions. When you first started your business, what surprised you most?
Wow, that goes way back. I guess I'm going to talk about when it took off as a business and wasn't just me doing all the work. And so what surprised me the most would be how hard it would be to turn over responsibilities to others. And I hired a phenomenal staff. I mean, praise the Lord, it was just people would just refer and they're sitting there and they really are, they're awesome. And then get all choked up right now. But it's really hard. Not that they're not good at what they do, it's just really hard to pass the baton and say, I trust you to talk to my customers, I trust you to set up orders without making mistakes, I trust you to make sure that someone's event isn't destroyed because we missed a deadline. And that was the hardest thing for sure, but I'm very thankful for each one of them and for where they've helped me get right now.
And the question I've asked everybody tonight, if you win, what are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm pretty low key. I'll be very, very happy, and that would be it. So bored. I don't know. Be surprised. Be happy. Yeah.
All right, well, let's give everybody up here a big round of applause.
Are we able to let them relax and go back to where they want to be, or we keep them up here? Go back. Okay. Brad says go back. Congratulations again, and on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, we hope your Small Business Week experience has been a beneficial one for you and your employees and your business. So now I'd like to invite Jeremy Brown up to the front. Saw him a while ago. He's Executive Director of Ragtag Film Society and the 2018 Small Business of the Year. You bet.
I'm thrilled to introduce the Small Business of the Year video produced by the eVote Group. This video will show you more about each of the finalists, and at the end of the video, look and listen closely for the announcement of the 2019 Small Business of the Year. We ask the winner to come up and say a few words after the announcement, but for now, let's roll the tape.
I'm the owner of White Dog Promotions. We've been in business since 2005, so 14 years. This is Addie, and she's the second generation White Dog. White Dog Promotions is a promotional product company, and we sell everything from pens to mugs to notepads. We do a lot for Mizzou. We do a lot online, especially in the golf market. The inspiration for White Dog was I've been working at home since 1992 doing freelance graphic design, and in 2005 I decided it'd be fun and more fulfilling to add printing to the graphics, so I wouldn't just be developing graphics, but I'd see the product from start to finish, and started kind of dabbling in it in 2005, and by 2009 all the kids were in school and felt like I had enough business, to afford a retail location. My favorite part about White Dog is the fun that we have as a team together, putting things together, and the fun that we have seeing things go from start to finish. And we get a lot of good client feedback. We get emails from people all excited when their order comes in, and really just to know that we've done a good job at the end of the day feels really good. I think we were nominated because people have good experiences with us, and we are so different. A lot of people are excited to find us when they do find us because our staff is outstanding. They answer the phone. We don't have phone trees. That always shocks people that are calling from another state because they're not, they're not even ready to talk to us sometimes yet because they're waiting to get through the tree. And we know what we're selling, and we know the best fits, the best products, the best price points to shift you to make sure it's a good overall experience. There's a part of me that doesn't even realize that we've gotten to be a real business. I don't know if other business owners can relate to that, but there's a part of you that feels like, I hope we get an order today. And then there's another part that says, wow, we have achieved a real business, and we don't have to worry so much about orders and paying the bills because we're just really blessed that they keep coming in.
My name is Dr. Kliethermes, and I'm the clinic director and owner here at Focus on Health.
I'm Krista Kippenberger with Focus on Health Chiropractic, and I'm the practice representative.
And we've been open since August of 2010. We bring a unique bridge to healthcare. Chiropractors are known for spinal manipulation, and we take the next step and make sure that we address the soft tissue components, so muscle work is very important to our practice. Then we also want to give our patients some things to do at home, some things to do in the clinic to make sure that they are influencing their health and their mobility as well. Overall goal is to get everybody back to a functional fitness program. We do that in-house, and then we also release people to go back out into the community with some of our partners and then other places that they've worked out in the past.
I think our business is unique because we have a gym added to our space, and so that makes us unique when we kind of look at it in full circle.
From a cultural perspective, I think that mirrors what Krista said, and all of our team uses every single one of our services, so they're able to bleed that into the community and shout out the rooftops why Focus on Health is so unique. And I think to strategically align with that, we also are very philanthropic every year. So we pick a different philanthropic organization and we support them year-round, try to raise as much money as we can. We always post a donation amount that we want to shoot for. I'm happy to say we've always exceeded that goal. So that helps our team get behind also just a greater mission to serve our community.
When the nomination came out that we had been selected, I immediately thought of our team. I was like, we have a really great, strong team right now, and they are why. I mean, they're the reason that the patient's schedule, they're the reason that it flows so well in here is because they are behind us and they represent us, and so I think just having that strong team is the reason we got nominated. I think that once you have established who you are in Columbia, that then you can kind of grow it from there. And I think we've done that. It's taken a little while, but we've done that.
Hi, I'm Megan Merzing,
Hi, I'm Larry Hersey.
and we're with Fortified Roofing and Siding.
We primarily do roofing and siding, gutter replacement on both residential and commercial projects.
I think we were nominated because one thing that we focused on when we started the company was using local companies to help us succeed. In turn, we succeed, they succeed, and the whole Columbia market grows together.
We also looked at Columbia as a whole. I've been part of this market since 1999. Columbia market's just been a great market. We're very, very involved in the market. We're very, very involved in the community. Community is actually one of our core values. We really want to enrich the community by being here and serving our community. So the favorite part for me is I get to actually interact with customers and my family at the same time. Looking at the business as a whole, I wouldn't think of anything else that I would love to do than to be with my family and to help clients.
My favorite part of being Fortified is getting to learn from my dad. One of the best things is that he has so much experience and so much knowledge that can't really articulate it all the time. So being able to shadow him and learn all of that 20 years of experience is pretty remarkable. But also being able to bring the education that I was able to get and kind of help the marketing side has been awesome. I'd like everyone to meet Ava. She is our newest hire. She's our public relations officer. She's a good girl. Yeah. So come by Fortified and meet her in town.
Well, I'm Brad Eifert at Boone County Lumber. It was founded by my father in 1965 by he and 4 partners. And over the course of the years, he ended up the sole owner and proprietor. My brother and I ran it together for approximately 20 years. And then I've been the president and sole owner since 2015. We're a pro-sales-oriented building material retailer is the technical definition. But we're a lot of forest products from all over North America, and siding, decking, treated lumber, and mostly the things that are both structural and exterior oriented to homes. We have a culture that's about solving problems and trying to make consuming our products easy. And if we get a phone call or somebody walks in the door, we know it's to solve something, and we do our best to try to solve it, even if we're not the solution. We just try to be accommodating and put you on a path that's going to make a difference. My favorite part about being involved with this and being a business owner would have to be the people side. When you go home satisfied, feeling like you made a difference, either in the lives of employees by giving them an opportunity to grow into something they may not have thought that they would ever grow into, or just the feeling of serving customers that are really ultimately your friends. We've got a lot of relationships that we've had for a long time, and just the feeling of serving people that you really care about is rewarding. And that's true for those that we work with and those that walk in the door as well. And it doesn't take very long for you to come in here and kind of be adopted as part of the family. For me, as a second generation business owner, it's meant a lot to me to know where we've started and to know how it started and what it took to make it work. And to continue to be on the same site here in Central Columbia and seeing the way Columbia's changed, as well as the way we've changed over time, has meant a lot to me. But I can tell you I have a very strong sense of place as far as just, we feel very rooted here, and we enjoy working in Central Columbia. We enjoy our neighborhood. We enjoy watching the evolution of Central Columbia around us. And I would hope that we could continue to make a difference and do it from this place as well in the future. It's not where you would start a lumberyard now, but that we're kind of the last of the industrial edge in some ways in this part of the community actually means a lot to me, because we've seen a lot of it come and go over the years. But I'm hoping that there will be a legacy of just leadership and people that will be able to follow me to continue to carry this on once my career starts to get closer to waning, which may be sooner rather than later. It's hard to say. We do enjoy our sense of place here, and it has been fun to watch Columbia grow around us and for us to be a part of that. And it's just been a satisfying community to do business in. I mean, I'm proud of Columbia. I'm proud of what Columbia is, and it's been neat to be a part of a place that you feel like that about.
Kliethermes with Kliethermes Homes and Remodeling. We have been around since 1976. We are a full-service design and build, remodeling and home building company. So we walk clients through from the very beginning, coming up with a design that fits their desires, fits their budget, creating that design, picking everything out, and then producing the project. My absolute favorite thing to hear at the end of a remodel project or a new build is, Kale, I didn't know it could be this good. I didn't know that I could live my life in this home this way. And to be able to transform people's lives, to be able to change the way they experience their home, the way they live in their home, is just a rewarding experience for me, for our entire company. It's just fantastic. When clients are even happier when we're done than what they thought they would be, it is fantastic. I've spent quite a bit of time thinking about why we were nominated, and I really feel like we were nominated because of our team. It's everybody that we have that works here that creates a culture, a feeling within the company that people want to be part of. Our clients want to have this experience. They want to do this. We give that to our homeowners, and then in turn we absolutely love being part of this community. I was born and raised here, lived here the majority of my life. It is a fantastic community, and we love to get back to it. Everybody here is involved in something in this community in one way or another, and it's a really cool thing to see how we can help support that, help give all these folks on our team that opportunity to do that as well. My favorite part about being a business owner is growing people. I love being able to work with my team to help them uncover their skills, uncover their abilities, and really see them grow and expand and be able to provide more to our clients day after day, year after year. You know, this company means so much to me. I mean, clearly my dad started it in 1976, and after 40 years, I bought it from him. And I was so honored to even have that opportunity to do that, to be able to carry on that legacy, to be able to be a second generation business, to be able to look for new ways to grow, new things to do, new opportunities to bring to our company. It's a fantastic thing. When I think down the road to what I want to leave behind, I want to leave a company that took what he built and built onto it and continued to build and continued to grow and created opportunities for people, whatever that may be, for years and years and years to come.
What does it mean to you guys to be recognized as a 2019 Small Business of the Year finalist?
To be recognized as one of the finalists is, I'm blown away. You can every day be grinding, but when you're recognized like that, it's like, oh, it paid off. You know, like they're noticing, you know, they're really being noticed. And so I'm humbled and excited to throw a party now.
There's just all sorts of ways that our community and our friends and our team have helped influence us. And we can't be more thankful for that. That's just, I have no words for it.
Being recognized as a finalist in the Small Business of the Year, in and of itself, is just an impressive thing. I'm blown away that we could even get to this point. While I know that my team is absolutely the greatest that we can be, it's really amazing to get that recognition from the community. Regardless of what happens, I feel like we've already won. I feel like we are already there because we're awesome. This team that we have here is just really great. And to have that recognition come back is a very overwhelming and very impressive thing. I'm very honored.
I am absolutely blown away that we were nominated. I thought it was junk mail at first. And humbled, flattered, excited. When you're in business this long, or a lot of people are in business longer, you kind of need booster shots now and then. So this is a great booster shot, and really for the staff too. They work so hard and they do such a phenomenal job. It's neat to be recognized.
It means a lot to me, just for the community to recognize somebody like us that has just started our business 3 years ago. To a community that I look towards, it's a great honor.
Being nominated is a very humbling experience. It's showed us how far we've come and how far we still have to go.
Well, to be recognized as a Small Business of the Year finalist for 2019 is a big honor for us. It's just affirming that hopefully we're adding value to our community and we're making a difference here. And like I said, we feel like we're kind of the invisible business sometimes because people that have lived here their whole lives don't know where we are. But it's just affirming to know that someone thinks that we're bringing some value to what we do and that maybe we're doing it well enough to be in this company.
just a real quick story about Brad, if I may. And it does relate, don't worry. So Ragtag Film Society has two projects, Ragtag Cinema and the True Falls Film Fest. And it was the first year, I think, of the True Falls Film Fest that one of our founders, David Wilson, found his way down to this lumber yard, Boone County Lumber, knocked on the door, Brad answered it, and David said, "I really need some old doors." And I think Brad said, "For what?" And David pitched this crazy idea of this arts organization that was going to put on this film festival, and Brad immediately said yes. And Boone County Lumber has supported Ragtag Film Society since that day. So, thank you. It's because of small businesses like Boone County Lumber and all the other finalists and all the great small businesses of Columbia that we can do what we do. So we are deeply appreciative of that. We couldn't go to a better company. Congratulations to all the finalists. Congratulations to you.
I can't tell you how moved I am. Thank you so much. Dan Kliethermes, Kale's dad. Where are you, Dan?
Right here.
Those of you that were at the lumberyard last night know that our families go back 2 generations, and Dan sat in the office of my father and said, how do I do this? How do I make it work? And they had a very special relationship. And after I returned from the Air Force and my brother and I started working in the business together, I can still, and Dan recalls it as well, can still recall having lunches with Dan, and Dan would ask, "So what's your plan? What are you going to do?" And just was there as a mentor for us. And to share this space this week with this family has really been special, Kale and Dan. I think there's an impression oftentimes that small business is new business, and to be an old dog in this company is really special. And one of the things I think that was a lesson for me as just in a leadership role with the business, I think everybody learns really fast how little they have under their control. You know, you think you're going to come to work with a plan, and you get 2 texts about the driver that won't be there or the car that broke down, and you realize really fast how little control you have over things. And you accept it and you persevere and you put one foot in front of the other, and then at the same time you realize how little control you have over the blessings in your life. And that the best things in your life you didn't plan. The best things in your life weren't on a spreadsheet, and they weren't part of a 10-year plan. They just came to you because you persevered, you put one foot in front of the other. And the days that were super, super hard were always followed with the day you go home and you go, wow, that was really special. You know, I mentioned in the video one of the most rewarding things, and I just wanted, Jeff Onken, will you stand up for me? I mentioned in the video one of the most satisfying things is just being around people, whether it's in their business and helping them prosper, or in the company as employees. But Jeff Onken came to us, it's been 15 plus, 20, 16 years ago, and he drove trucks in a forklift for me. And he did it well. And we put him on the front counter, and I challenged him with his math skills. He stepped up and did it well. And we put him in a role in shipping and receiving, and he grew into that. And he did it better than anyone's ever done. And we grew him now to an outside salesperson managing customer relationships out in the field, and I just want to point him out as just one of those examples that makes what I do satisfying. And thank you. So I just thank you so much. Thank you for the sponsors of this week, and to Williams Keepers and Central Bank and the Columbia Chamber. Thank you for being a place that celebrates the heartbeat of our community, and that is small business. And just for the record, I will admit that when David Wilson came in and said, I need some materials to build a photo booth, and I said, sure, David, I'll take care of you. My thought was, oh, bless his heart, he and his friend are going to start a little movie. ever since on that first year that Kristen and I sat at the back and watched Into the Void at the Missouri Theater, we've been captured by what I think is one of the best events in Columbia. And it's just been special to have that relationship with you as well. And before I turn this over, Kristen, it hadn't always been easy. And anybody that runs a small business knows that. And you do it together, thick and thin, and I just want to say thanks. Very humbled, very grateful to have been in the company of you all this week. So grateful for the relationships with the finalists that we've shared this week, and just thank you.
All right. We need to congratulate our finalists. Focus on Health Chiropractic. Fortified Roofing and Siding. Kliethermes Homes and Remodeling. And my dog promotion. Being a small business of the year finalist is a huge testimony to the work that you're doing in our community. Finalists, would you please come up and accept an award in recognition of your accomplishments?
What are we doing? Congratulations. There you go. Congratulations. Roll!
While they're doing that, I have a couple of things to say, just in closing. I hope you've had a great week. The finalists are going to stick around up here because they do want to take some pictures, so don't run away. On behalf of the Small Business Committee and the Columbia Chamber of Commerce, thank you to all the finalists, to all of the nominators, the sponsors, and also all the chamber members for celebrating this Small Business Week with everyone who is here and those who are involved who are not here. Congratulations to the 2019 Small Business of the Year again, Boone County Lumber. Thank you for being with us.